everybody going? I just had a little bit of technical difficulties then. It was saying that I had no network, but everything else was working. So I don't know what happened then, but we've got it sorted. Okay, so I'm just going to adjust my camera a bit. Excuse the glare today. We've got very overcast and windy conditions. Someone's turned the aircon on because it's cold. So I've got my coffee. Hopefully you've got yours, or your cup of tea for those that are going to bed, or your warm milk, or whatever the case may be. And we're going to get started in a couple of seconds. I'm just going to make sure that I've got everything here because I've been in a bit of a rush this morning. Hi Beck, how you going? Whoever's watching today, just write down where you're from, because I'd like to know where you're from, because we've got some new members and a few people have joined in the last couple of weeks. I have been having internet issues quite a bit. Hi Ellen, how you going? Hopefully they're sorted now. I have been able to upload everything that I need to have uploaded in the last couple of days, so hopefully everything runs smoothly in the next couple of days. Alrighty, so I just want to touch base on the show and tell of this week, the topic. Wow, you ladies have some awesome rooms. There was so much awesomeness. I know that's not even a word, but wow, it was amazing. Hi Linda, thanks for joining us. Yeah, I just love your spaces, and it really shows your personality through, and I could see that it was your space and that you loved it, and yeah, it was just amazing. So I really do enjoy seeing all your rooms and your posts and your comments. The one thing I will say though, if you are commenting, and this happened to Andra today, if you comment and you're commenting, so you've come in the morning or the evening and you're catching up on everything that's been posted, if you post the same comment a couple of times, it will actually mark your comments as spam. So what you need to do is actually just change your comments up a little bit. So for Andra's example of what happened this morning, well, it was last night while I was sleeping. Hey Becky, glad you're here. What happened was Andra had put a love and then a little love heart beside it, but because she had commented that a couple of times, Facebook regards that as spam then. So when you are commenting, if you don't, I actually don't have any control over it. It's actually what Facebook does. So yeah, if you find that, and you will still be able to see your post, but everybody else won't be able to. So when you are commenting, just mix it up a little bit. So if you put love and a heart beside it, maybe next time you can put love and a smiley face, or add the word it in it, or whatever you're commenting on. Just elaborate a little bit more, and that way your comments won't disappear or anything like that, and people will be able to see it. So I actually tagged Andra and just let her know that was happening, that I actually don't have any control over it, and that and then she just went back in and just changed her comment, and then her comment appeared. So it doesn't block you from the group, and it doesn't block you from continuing to comment. It just will start to watch what you comment, and it will start to mark you as spam. And as soon as I see it, I think Linda might be able to see it as well, because she's a moderator. So anybody that's an admin or a moderator can actually see that it's been marked that. So if we do happen to see that one of your comments have been marked as spam, we can't change it and we can't make it appear, but we can at least let you know. So if you get a tagged post from either Linda or myself, it's just because one of your comments have been marked spam. And we don't want anybody to feel like that they're being not able to comment or not able to see a post or anything like that. As I said, it is completely out of my control. That is something that Facebook does. I've had it happen to myself in several groups where I'm not even thinking, I'm just typing, and because I love it and that's what I'm feeling at the time, and I just say love it, and I've said it one too many times. So yeah, and you know what, you can actually put the words love it and then I just change up how many hearts, and sometimes I might put a heart and a smiley face, other times I might put 3 hearts, sometimes I might put 2. So I'm still essentially saying what I'm feeling, I'm just changing up that end bit, and that way Facebook won't mark it as spam. So hopefully that will help you all out with your comments disappearing and everything, and we can get on top of that. And hopefully, I'm sorry Linda, but I'm going to have to ask you if you can keep an eye on that while I'm sleeping. That would be wonderful, hon. I really do appreciate your time and effort that you put in as a moderator. I love that you're helping me out in the background. I really do appreciate it. Alrighty, so we got down to the business end of the month, because our month starts on the second Friday of each month with our block of the month. So we've got number 3 being okay, Biz, if you don't know how to add hearts or smiley faces, later on today, after I fix my other computer for my long arm, I will get on and I will find a post on, I think it's on Pinterest, and it actually tells you all the different things that you can use on your phone and on your computer without to create all the emojis. And the heart one is really simple. It's the little arrow that goes like this, and then the 3 after it. So if you turned it on its so it was vertical, it would actually look like a heart with little gaps in it. That's how you create the heart. Okay, so I have got the bulk of the filming done, and it's getting edited today, and well, actually tonight, and it will be uploaded and it'll be ready to go for tomorrow's block. So basically what will happen is my husband has terrible timing. He is trying to ring me. Excuse me for a moment. I'm just going to decline him. There we go. Okay, so tomorrow's block, I had a different one in mind, and after some testing, we decided that we were going to go with something a little bit different, and we're going to save the original block for later on in the year when you get more experience with triangles and placing things in a different fashion. So I'm very excited. I'm going to give you a sneak peek of the block that's coming up, and Linda, after the live post, you can post up your blocks that you've done, but this one will be up for tomorrow. Okay, so this one is called Sawtooth. Okay, and we're working with on point this month, so this will teach you how to put things on point. And yes, we are working with half square triangles again, and also some smaller triangles, but the pieces are not too small, so they're easy to handle. Now, we just have to make sure, and I haven't covered this in the video, okay, just make sure that you prep your fabric like we did. I think it was the first block we talked about at the first live chat when we talked about prepping. Okay, so hopefully you're all back here again. Yay, I've got 1 thumbs up. So I do apologize, everybody. So I will just let you all find me again. If you can just let everybody know that I'm live. I haven't actually marked this one. Yeah, so hi Megs, how you going? So yeah, anyway, I told him this morning that I was doing a live chat, and obviously he forgot. He got busy and he just forgot. He did listen to me because we actually exchanged words about it. It wasn't that I just said it in passing. So anyway, he's rung, he's gone. Okay, I got cut off. It took me a little while to get back on. It was giving me the same message again that I had no network, so I just turned my phone on and off, and here we are. So, are you kidding me? It froze with me sticking my tongue out. Oh my God. Because I was trying to turn it off. You know, you've got to hold your tongue the right way, Meg. Anyway, for those that weren't here before, this is the block that I was talking about. This is tomorrow's block. Okay, so make sure that you get everything prepped, and so use your best press and make sure you press it okay. It's okay. I will delete that later, Meg, and we won't worry about it. We won't know that that was there. Yeah, so basically, yeah, I just want you to make sure that you follow your scan 1/4 inch. You need to make sure that you prep all your fabrics correctly, and be very careful when you're cutting. Now, again, there are a few triangles in this one, so just remember that you need to make sure that you do that little bit of math so you can not cut too much. Meg, you're nasty. Did you seriously take a screenshot? Oh my God, I am so going to kill my husband when I see him. Anyway, stop teasing me, ladies. Anyway, just be very careful when you're cutting. If you've got any problems, as always, I'm available in inbox to send me an inbox if you don't feel comfortable putting it up on the wall. You're cheeky, you really are. And yeah, and if not, just put your question up on the wall. There are plenty of people that are very happy to help you and get you sorted and all the rest of it. So it's getting released tomorrow, probably around 5 or 6 o'clock tomorrow night Australian time. America, you will wake up to it, which will be your Friday. And yeah, so basically I've got it all together. It's all edited to go. I've just got to upload it to YouTube, and it'll be around 6 o'clock tomorrow. Between 5 and 6 tomorrow afternoon it should go up, maybe a touch earlier. It just depends on the internet and if it's moving fast or not, because some weeks I've had it upload very quickly, and then other weeks it's taken a little bit longer. And believe it or not, it was actually the longer one that went quickly, and it was the shorter video that took forever to upload. So yeah, so that'll be ready to go tomorrow, and hopefully you'll have a lot of fun with it. And I can't wait to see all your blocks that you do. You're just making some wonderful blocks, and the colours and your interpretation and adding splashes in here and there of colour. It's really, really getting exciting now. So you can start to see that we're getting a lot of blocks together, and yeah, we're going to have a great time putting this together. And I can't wait to see some of the finished quilts. As I said, I had a bit of, last time I was on live chat, I've had a bit of a sneak peek of the design that Leanne is going with, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Alrighty, so next week's tutorial, I thought that I would just give you a bit of a, well, it's a tutorial class, whatever you want to call it. It's a design that I have done up that I'm not going to show the sample just yet because it's not finished. But you will need a few things, so I just thought I'd give you a little bit of notice of the things that you might need, that you might not have, and then that way you can incorporate it with this week's show and tell, which is to support, for those that haven't seen it, it's just a quick rundown of, this is just a quick rundown. I'll summarize. There is a post further down the page somewhere. It's got the show and tell topic with it, and the topic is that you need to go, you don't need to, but it would be nice if you went and visited your local quilt shop and supported them, because a lot of us in the industry are closing, and in that post, I think it was in the 70% of people were purchasing online in the US, and I'd have to say it'd be getting pretty close to that here in Australia too. I don't know the statistics, I'll have to go and look for them. And a lot of businesses are struggling to stay open. So, hi Rebecca, how are you going? So basically this week's post is about, hello. Mia's come to say hello, and now she's going off again. Yeah, careful please. Basically, what we're asking you to do this week is maybe go on a little bit of an excursion and
hello.
You want to say hello? There you go. Say hello. Hello. Hi. So basically, yeah, sit down there. Oh, you're heavy. Ooh, careful of that chair. She's got my iPad and she's changing all the settings on it, which is awesome. So basically what the gist of the show and tell is go on a little excursion to your local quilt shop and support them by buying something, whether it's a spool of thread or it's a fat quarter. It doesn't have to be a lot, but of course you can go and buy heaps if you want to. Maybe go and get some of the latest, Mia, stop it please. Go and get some of the latest fabrics that have just been released, and then that way you can support your local quilt shop. Now, of course, I know that not everybody has a local quilt shop, so maybe you could go on a road trip, get a group of friends and go on a bit of a road trip. Or I also understand that maybe, I think it's Biz that doesn't have anything in her local area and does all her shopping online. Support the one that you always support, I say. And if that is close to you, then support them, because you just never know. One day they could just disappear and not be there anymore. So that was the content of the show and tell. And that's just a brief summary. Go and have a look for the post that Sarah has put up, and that way you'll see it's a little bit further down the page. And as always, I will do the video next week, and I'm actually going to another quilt shop on the weekend in our local area, so I might do a little bit of an out and about post with that one and show you around their shop. So because I don't have to go very far to purchase from a longarm quilting shop, because I have one, so I'm going to go to another one and make it a little bit exciting, and you'll get to see where I do a bit of teaching and yeah, and what they've got in their new store, because they've just opened up a new one. So that's enough about the show and tell next week. We've covered the block, and next week's tutorial, I'll just get back to that now. I just completely digressed. There's a couple of things that you're going to need. Now, I know that some of you are already working with vinyl and stuff like the clear vinyl, so you're going to need some of that. So if you don't have any, maybe you could go and purchase some from your local quilting shop, preferably not Spotlight, preferably an independent for those here in Australia, and preferably not a Joann's in America, a little tiny you know, independent one. Yeah, I'm sure that the ladies will catch you up, Biz. I'm sure there's going to be a whole big conversation about it. Oh, hi, Kathy. How you going? Nice to see you here. Okay, so next week's tutorial, you're going to need some clear vinyl. You're also going to need your outer... Shh, not so loud. You're going to also need an outer and lining fabric. You're going to need some SF 101, which is a Pelham product. It's called Shape Flex 101. It's sometimes listed as. You need some fusible fleece, and this one you might not have. You might not have this in your stash, so you might need to get hold of this. It is craft felt, and in white or whatever color you choose. I will post up a sneak peek of the project for next week. Excuse me, probably about Wednesday. I'll post that up, so that'll give you some time to get that. So, and also, as this is a pattern that I've designed, the pattern will be available to purchase on Friday, and it's only $2.50. I will upload that to my website, so you'll be able to purchase it there. And it's a downloadable thing, so you get it instantaneously. I've just put a lot of time and effort into this, and I want to actually sell this as a pattern, because I think it's a really good pattern to do. And that might put some of you off, and that's fine, and you don't have to do the project. As always, you know, this is totally voluntary. But yeah, some of the patterns will actually, to do them, it will cost you just a small monetary fee. Okay, so that's basically what we've got going on there. I do have, for those in Australia, I do have SF 101 listed on my Etsy store. Unfortunately, I am struggling to get fusible fleece from anywhere at the moment. So I've run out of stock of that, but you can pick that up from a few other different places. Yeah, we also need snap buttons for this one as well. And you'll need a snap button tool if you don't already have one. Now, you can get kits for these, and I will have a list of places that you can get them from. I don't actually have the kits here. It's not something that I stock. So I will double check on Saturday that Sylvia's got some, and I'll put a link there for you to head over to her website to purchase them if you want to. If not, you can get them from your local quilt store might have them, or your craft store will have them. And of course, you can get them online with Amazon, and I'll have a link there for that too, for those in Australia, in America. Most of those ones I found that they don't ship to Australia, so I will have for the Australian people, I'll have a few links for you where you can get them, and for the Americans, I'll have your Amazon and Amazon Prime for that. Alrighty, so Miss Mia's come back again. I have to keep moving everything because she's grabbing everything today. Yes, I'm going to give it back to you. Don't panic. There you go. I was just waiting for you to get up. Okay, so just can you not change everything, please? Thank you, baby. Oh, I don't even know where you go. Oh, you're going to watch TV, are you? Well, you can do that inside. You don't need to be on the thing for that. Okay, go watch TV. Go watch Lala. Alrighty, sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, that'll be ready to go for next week, and then that way you've got a few of your supplies and everything. While we're talking about tutorials, I see that everybody has been, well, not everybody, but most people have been making the zipper pouch that I put up last week. I am very impressed, ladies, that I only put up the one where you use the Shape Flex 101, but you've taken that a little bit further and used fusible fleece, and you've used foam, and that's awesome that you're stepping it up a little bit. Your pouches were absolutely gorgeous. I love seeing them all, and I'd love to see some more. And thank you for all the wonderful comments that you've put under the YouTube the video, and I really do appreciate you engaging and taking the time to watch and supporting me. I really do love that about this community, that we are supporting one another. But yeah, I can't wait to see, I know Cheryl's zippers are on her way to us, so hopefully they'll be there in a couple of days, and I can't wait to see what she does with her zips. And Biz, yours are on your way to you too, so you should have yours soon. And yeah, I can't wait to see what else you do with them, and I'd like to see maybe do some quilting and stuff on them. I have done them where I've just done like a crosshatch quilting on them using the foam and the fusible fleece. You could even maybe use some of your decorative stitches and quilt it up that way. And yeah, and basically you can just really have fun with it. And I do have a couple more tutorials on different tutorials using zippers. One is, two of them are with the lace zippers, and there's a couple that are using different finishes on zippers and stuff like that. So I'm working on those at the moment, and hopefully they'll come up in the, well, I know that they'll come up in the next couple of months. Now, there was one other thing and I've completely forgot what it was. Anyway, it'll come to me. Yeah, okay, so I was talking last time we were online together, I was talking about Mother's Day coming up, and I was going to do a couple of little quick gift ideas, and just really quick ones that you can use with your scraps, okay, because some people asked me to do some stuff with scraps. So in April, it is actually going to be just dedicated to quick and easy gift ideas ready for Mother's Day. So bust out those scraps, ladies, because we are going to be using them, and you can get scrap wadding, scrap fusible fleece, your leftover jelly rolls. We've got projects that use those, you know, those little motor mini charms that are just 2.5 squares. I always end up with a heap of them left over because I use them for different projects. So yeah, so basically if you've got some of them, grab them out and have them all handy, because there are going to be a ton of quick and easy, hopefully no binding involved with the stuff that I've got in mind for that. So quick, easy, just 10-minute out the door, if that's from go to woe. So that's what I've got planned for April, and which I'm really excited about, because they're so quick and easy, and they are so pretty, and they're quite personalized, and they're just something that you can make a ton of when you've got a heap of scraps, and you can just put them into, I have like a gift box. And basically when I make something, I might just chuck it in that. And then when someone's birthday comes up or anything like that, I just basically go to that gift box and think about the person and then pull out something. So I often put zipper pouches in there, and I put all these different things in there. So they're all coming up with, and they're all using scraps. You will not have to use anything but out of your scrap bins. And I did notice that a few people are very organized in their sewing rooms, and you don't have to use scraps. You can use anything that you've got in your sewing room, but I guarantee that you will have most of these products in your scrap bin or in your sewing rooms. And from what I've seen a lot of it. So yes, you do have a lot. Alrighty, so in May, I know that I am pushing this out a little bit further. In May, I actually, as some of you know, I do have a sewing retreat at the end of May. So there won't be any live chats in the beginning of the month, because I'll be doing a lot of prep work. But there will, with fingers crossed, we will be able to do a live stream from the sewing retreat, and you'll be able to say hello to everybody. But I just wanted to let everybody know there won't be any in the beginning, because I have a ton of prep work that I've got to do prior to that, and I want to make sure that everything's in place. And so I thought that there won't be any live chats, and there won't be any project at the end of May, possibly the last 2 weeks, because basically I just won't have time, and so there'll only be the block of the month and possibly one other one in May. It doesn't mean that I'm disappearing or anything. I just wanted to give everybody the heads up, as just May is hectic for me. So I am going to try in April to put up a couple of extra sewing tutorials, and one of them is this, okay, which we worked on. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. It's back to front because my camera's upside down, obviously. So basically this is what we're working on. So this pattern will be available on my Etsy store. It is $16, but I will be actually listing it in the month of April cheaper for everybody. It will actually have 20% off, and you'll be able to purchase that, and I will send the link into the group, so you'll be able to get that. And as I said, it'll have 20% off, and I think it's $2.95 to ship it internationally for this one. It just goes as a large letter, which I'm pretty sure, and it's under 50 grams, so it's either $5.95 or $2.95, but either way, that'll get sent to you, and there'll be a discount. It'll be put up as a discount for the month of April, and then in May it will go up. So this one is what we're going on as one of the extra ones. So this will take you a couple of days to make. It's a 17.5 inch by 17.5 inch. And it is actually really good scrap buster, this one. So you'll be able to use your scraps with this one as well. So it is actually keeping in the theme of April, which is all about scraps. Okay, so while we've got this here, this is actually today's giveaway. So for all those that are live, I would like, so I can see that there's 10 people there. So basically what I want you to do is, when we get to the end of the video, which will be very shortly, I would like you to put your name up, and with a love heart or a smiley face beside it, and one lucky winner will win that, and I will draw that this evening. I've just got in about 10 minutes I've got a call coming in to fix my long arm computer because it's crashed and I need the software. So yeah, this is you've got an opportunity to win this. As I said, it's valued at $16. Okay, and it will, hi Leah, it will be getting drawn tonight, and I will put the winner up probably about 6:30, 7 o'clock tonight. With any luck, I'll be finished fixing my computer by then. And yeah, so put your name down when we're finished, and that way I can enter you into the draw. And I can see there's about 10 people, so you've got a really good chance, a 1 in 10 chance of winning today. Okay. And pretty much that's about it from me today, just giving you a quick rundown of what's coming up. So have a look out for tomorrow. As I said, it'll be Australian time. It'll be about between 5 and 6 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Maybe a touch earlier, just depends on how quick the upload goes. And I will see you again soon. Alrighty, take care everybody. Have a fabulous day. And I do apologise about the interruption earlier, but we got there in the end. Have an awesome day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.